Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about habits and how we can change our habits. And I want to say that sometimes our habits create the conditions of our hearts. And when you change your habits, you change the condition of your heart and you change the behavior, meaning you'll fix your behavior. You'll fix the condition of yourself. So in order for one to change, one must first start with their habits. And I know sometimes habits don't start in the heart because all things start in the mind. But after so long, they become a condition of you. They become a condition of self, and they become a behavior that is, hard to shake off. And when we get in our patterns and our habits and our conditions, it's hard to work past them. It's hard to overcome them, and it's hard to improve past them. So when you know about something and you know you need to work on it, you find some productive ways to get on top of that. Like if someone says, hey, this is wrong, you're doing the wrong way, do this works better, then you would add a habit on top of another habit. So you will remove a bad habit by replacing it with a good one in order to get rid of the old habit. So in order to fix an old way, you have to put something new in replace of it. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to struggle with it. I'm saying that you got to constantly, until it becomes second nature, you got to repetitiously put in place that new action, that new habit, that new pattern in order to condition your heart, in order to condition your behavior, so that you can condition your subconscious mind to doing conscious behaviors that you would want to do in your life, right? We are very conditioned people. We have a lot of coping mechanisms that we undergo, and there's a lot that we endure in this earth. And through, if we don't learn to face these things and overcome them and work on them, because there is a way to handle patterns, there's a way to handle habits. And all habits aren't bad, but there are some habits that have conditioned us to be in the way that we are. But if we don't change who we are and our conditions based on our habits, then our behavior will never change. And it requires us acknowledging the habit itself. So what is your habit? That's the first step, identifying the habit itself. What is the habit that needs to be changed? What are some steps that you can take as a person to get out of these habits that you're doing? Then after that, what is it that is going to require from you as a person to do these things, to do what these things are requiring, right? Because even in requirements, it's something that's required of you as well as a person. So now how are you going to get yourself in a disciplined state to put this habit in a consistent repetition, on a daily basis, that you're going to do it over and over again? How are you going to get yourself to love this new behavior? The reasons why we have no trouble with doing the things that we do is because we love how it feels for the moment, but we don't love the outcome. You know how people people love to eat bad food, but people don't love the outcome of how their bodies will become after they lose themselves. People love how things feel in the moment, but don't love the outcome of how it may be. So if you don't love the outcome, but you love the feeling of it, then change your habit. Change your behavior if you change your habits, because your habits condition your heart. And when you're conditioned, you're fixed. But you want to change fixed behaviors. You want to change fixed mindsets, fixed ways. You want to get better, because in time, life improves, right? you get better with time. And if you're serious about wanting to make a difference in yourself, you will take the steps necessary to change whatever it is that is not working, and you know it hasn't been working for a very long time. Now it's time that you get on a alignment with what you know already and change it. So this is my advice or my suggestion. The only way for us to change us is if we want to. We have to be willing and willingful to change the things that we do, but also who we are. It is not because we need to be perfect. It's because sometimes our behaviors can ruin something that is intended to be in our lives. But if we as people can acknowledge those things that are holding us back, that are hindering us, that are keeping us from growing as people, then we too can grow beyond it, and we can become greater than the conditions that we've been in and become greater in our behaviors. It is going to be so amazing, guys, when we learn to love ourselves enough to face our shame, focus on ourselves enough to fulfill our purposes, love people enough to do unto them as we do unto ourselves. But you can never love people as far as you learn to face yourself. So if you only face yourself so far, you can only love to face him as far as you love yourself. So let's get to the place of self-evolution and evolving to a point where changed behavior is a happy thing. So because you got to get happy about, if you're happy about a bad feeling, about something that is bad, that has a bad outcome, you need to learn to get happy about something that doesn't feel good, that has a great outcome. Because a lot of things that don't feel good usually have a great outcome. Like working out doesn't feel good starting out because you don't enjoy it, you don't love it, you have no passion for it. But once you get in that, you get your routine down, you get a consistency going, you learn to love working out. Same with eating healthy. You don't love eating healthy right away, but once you figure out what kind of healthy foods you like, and you figure out how you like your food, oh man, eating healthy so good. You'll talk about it all the time. It's all about figuring out how it works for you and falling in love with the process. And if you fall in love with the process, you will love the outcome, because in things that don't feel good are extraordinary results. The uncertainty has extraordinary results, and the greater things are coming, but it's all up to you to make the change. Peace, love, and happiness. I hope you guys have an abundant day. If you need any information about me, it'll be down in the description box below. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video if you're into this content, and let me know what kind of info or content you guys would like to see, and stay tuned. I'm out.